Hi there. Joseph Kirksey here with you, and I just would like to say that it is a huge honor for me to speak with all of you Oklahoma NASA Space Grant Fellows. I know that you folks have worked a long time to get to where you are, and so I consider you as sort of the cream of the crop. You're really smart people, you're hardworking, otherwise you wouldn't be these Space Grant Fellows. So I just want to salute you also for spending time, during the summer here to learn more about GIS, remote sensing, geotechnologies, really a transformational kind of a technology set. And what I mean by that is, for example, think about motion pictures. Okay, when motion pictures first started way back in 1910, what were they filming? Well, for a while they were filming stage plays, right? The existing form of artistic communication through stage plays. And so they were filming the stage plays. And then it wasn't until a couple years had passed before people said, you know what? We can take our camera anywhere. We're not confined to filming what's already being taking place on a stage. We can go out there, right? Outside. So that when that happened, it became a transformational kind of a technology. In other words, film evolved into its own art form, right? Its own means of communication, its own discipline. Same with GIS. It's not just a way of making digital maps where we used to make paper maps, okay, or maps on film. It's a transformational technology. It's helping us see our world in new ways. Geotechnologies. So as you embark in this area, I really salute you and think of it as a transformational technology. And actually, you folks are the ones that are going to be transforming it, right, through your own innovations in the future in this field. So I really commend you folks in the Oklahoma NASA Space Grant Program on geospatial technologies. Also, I have huge respect for Dr. Mary Youon, one of my dear friends and colleagues. And I last talked to her face-to-face, at an AAG meeting, but one of the times I talked to her was actually I had a really good meeting with her, and it was like 100 degrees, in a parking lot on the University of Oklahoma campus. I was there at the time to do my very first, this is pretty cool, and it happened in Oklahoma, my very first totally web-based GIS workshop. Up until then, I've been using sort of a hybrid model, some desktop stuff, some cloud-based, web-based GIS. But this was the first 3-day, multi-day, totally web-based. And it was a lot of fun. It was a little bit scary. This was back in 2010, and how the world has changed in the last 4 years, right? Web-based technologies, web-based tools have really expanded what we could do, what we could analyze, the kinds of questions we could ask in a geographic information system environment. So that was one of my favorite times of that trip, is actually talking to Dr. Yuan in the parking lot. We were both roasting hot, but she was very kind and talked with me there. So I don't know if you've ever been to the Sooner Inn, but that's where they lodged me for that particular workshop at OU, and I knew nothing about Oklahoma sports, and I don't know if you need to go there, make a pilgrimage, because what it's got like 110 years of Oklahoma sports. So I became fully immersed in the whole thing. I still don't know much about Oklahoma college sports, but I know more now than I did then. Anyway, it was a fascinating time. So I've always had a good connection with Oklahoma, even going way back to my Census Bureau days when I worked with tribal governments in Oklahoma to define what eventually became the Tiger system, which was the topologically integrated geographic encoding and referencing system from the U.S. Census Bureau, the first coast-to-coast nationwide digital map that was actually part of a GIS, and first nationwide GIS. And that found its way, that street network, found its way into Yahoo Maps, Google Maps, ArcGIS Online, and other mapping services. And with street addresses, how you take for granted how you can type in an address and get a map with that pinpoint. Well, that wasn't always the case. And that project, when I used to work with the tribal governments and local governments in Oklahoma, was to build that tribal database to begin with. So it was quite an exciting time. This was way back, in the 20th century. So lots of good things have happened in Oklahoma and beyond. So it's a thrill for me to be speaking with you folks, and I just encourage you through these few presentations that I hope you're going to be able to see here, with me talking about the 5 skills that are important in a GIS, building your skill sets, and also some important trends, some exciting trends in geospatial technology. So I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope it gets you thinking about your role in GI science and what the future will bring in GI science. These two videos, well, these two series of videos that you're going to see are not the end-all be-all, but I'm hoping it's going to spark some good conversation, some good thinking that you're going to do inside of this field in your future as you move forward in this journey that you're on in geospatial technology. So kudos to you for embarking on this effort, and I wish you all the best and look forward to talking with you in the future. Thanks.